Osisa one free Winniba. Abuachern, what is Benwiano? What is our good car with them punching? What our banking? Whatever tabo me kuta, whatever wa, ear pega tabon, a bankanfo, them radio phone work abroad for the do. Ewa Kawanu Dum, Kwame out to me Canan Dum. It wants to do a Yabusan in some, and I say, maybe I know the minimal to go. Now yet to NPP quiet demonstration. NPP quiet demonstration. Into Yenjai Bibia out of frustration. And the minority leader, Madam Tokonu's boyfriend, he slapped the police officer. And I expect the Ghana Police Service to release a statement on that. You know the reason? Because Afenyo making ebo police in Yasum. And as a minority leader, this is Afenyo making, he slapped a professional police officer who was protecting such a twerp. Afenyo making was being protected by a police officer and a police officer said on the way a V8 and trim. A police officer waging a rehearsal for hours. Afenyo making, who is supposed to know better, also no a lawyer or a minority leader, he actually stretched his hand at a police officer. Obo police in Yasum, and this political party, you expect young people like us to get up. Sorry, send me the NPP. Memkasama NPP. Mejimi. This is Afenyo making out of frustration because Onimse or PBB, you see, at a point they wanted to cause commotion. At a point they wanted chaos. At a point they wanted to push the police to the wall. Na BBNC, na etuonto, na BBNC no maka say police for mahama police for bomutu. It was not happening. When they go to the Jubilee House, yaya barricades. Before you go through the barricade, we need to know you, identify you, and know who you are. Because you are entering the Jubilee House. Sebio, Papa Fie. You are entering the seat of government. Until you cannot just be say, may I have your mark at least they need to have a physical assessment of you before you are given that nod to enter. Afenyo marking in who say, John Mahama and Abain, they have given them every access. Access bia chaos. Obiani police for have been professional. He wanted to start something. He wanted to confront the police. Now a person police for the reacting. Now afe intokwakwesi in front of Jubilee House. Now afe okoka say John Mahama ama police for the instructions so omumbo or no minority leader and NPP for in front of the Jubilee House. And I'm expecting the Ghana Police Service to release a statement on this because adia Afenyo making here no sebio Senka police in a tin and sa. Ewa Afenyo making swa and kenda na drinking enda. This is Afenyo making. This is Afenyo making slapping the police officer. He actually slapped the police officer twice. And the Ghana IGP boss is sitting there. He should be charged. He assaulted a police officer. 2 times Afenyo making slapped the police officer. This twerp, and we sit in Ghana. This is a person who is supposed to know the law. He is the minority leader in parliament. He slapped an innocent police officer 2 times. So imagine, say, a police officer in the tin and saw Afenyo making so can I drink here better? But the IGP is sitting there. He thinks that we are building a church. The IGP is sitting there because he used to have friends in the NPP. So when the NPP they fool, the IGP covers it up because Yenya Yakadi Jimmy. Now, sir, just away from Afenyo making. When a young man tomorrow shoots a policeman in the head, are you going to go arrest the policeman? Afenyo making is a member of parliament. He's a lawmaker. Afenyo making is a member of parliament who knows how the law works. And also he's a lawyer. And you, the IGP, you are sitting there like a toy. You think this is a joke? You think this is about going to church and going to dance? You think that the law was made for you and your friends? You have to be fired as an IGP. You are a waste of space. Afenyo making, a member of parliament, leading a protest. A young police officer stands in the sun for hours to protect Ghanaians and protect Afenyo making. Afenyo making gets in front of the Jubilee House and slaps a police officer. And you, the IGP, you sit there like we are joking in this country. If you cannot be the IGP, just fucking walk out. He needs to be arrested. He needs to be charged with assault. And we sit there and we are sitting there, innocent person be the one. Why is Afenyo Makin walking? Why is the police not bringing a statement out? Why is he not being invited? A police officer was assaulted by the minority leader. Watch the video again. You, this IGP, you will never have peace under me. This is right in front of the Flagstaff House, the seat of government. Right in front of the Flagstaff House. And this fool, you want me to respect him? Now, honorable. Now, I am a teacher and go for honorable, honor like NPP for Jimmy for honorable Kennedy Japan. What is maybe man of Kennedy honorable? Da? My foot. Why should I call Afenyo Makin honorable? Now, you know why? Mama Chua de Crow. This IGP is not ready to work. This IGP is just a slow motion IGP. Then people like us, we are not going to make your job easy for you. After Afenyo Makin slapped this young police officer twice, they quickly went to Joy News. You know what they went to do? Muntie Richard Ahiagba, the director of communication, NPP. Muntie Senya Adia Moshe, see how the guy narrated it on TV. And the IGP is sitting there. You're sitting there like a toddler. You are sitting there like a church mouse, tolerating this nonsense. Now, Ochina young man, police, are you going to arrest that person? Listen to the NPP. You see what they did? And they sent their communications officer to go on TV to lie about what we all saw. Now, listen to their defense.
But we managed to submit that petition. You know, this thing is talking about Honorable Afenyo Makin having attacked.
There's a video where he's seen pushing the police officer.
Yes, it was chaotic. It was chaotic. We commend the police. DCOP duty. I commend him. He's done great work. We appreciate that. But it got to a certain point, you know, there's this tension when we want to let people in, people out, and all of that.
This was around the Jubilee House area?
No, this was around the Parliament.
Right.
Right. So it was a very tense space. Myself got caught into it, trying to create space. It was very tense. And then in that process, the leader was hit very badly, this way, right on his chest. And he actually was almost taken out of the march. I had to take him to the washroom and kind of just cool down.
Alexander
Afenyo Makin. So it was, if you saw anything as though he's attacking anybody, it's a reflex, trying to defend himself. Okay. It wasn't anything that he intentionally...
So he was rather hit by a police officer?
He was hit by the police officer I was standing right by him. He was hit this way on the chest, because perhaps the police officer didn't know him, didn't identify him, and hit him on the face. So I had to tell him that this is the minority leader. And then he kind of cool off and then allow for him to enter. So my brother's propaganda won't wash. This is a massive demonstration. Their government, this government...
Yeah, here's some nonsense. And I'm so pissed with that journalist sitting there. You saw the video. And you, Elton or whatever, sitting there like a junkie. You saw the man hit the young police officer. Where in that video did Richard Ahiagba take Afenyo Makin to the washroom and brought him back? I didn't question journalism, no. We saw this thing on TV. We have all witnessed what happened. We have witnessed it. The guy is lying. And you, a journalist, instead of you to protect the police officer, because like a police in a shakwa we assume, and NPP will make the whole demonstration about that and say the government actually sent the police officer to hit Afenyo Makin. Now, Kwasia Webejina TV so catcher will say, Afenyo was hit on the chest and that he took Afenyo to the bathroom, to the washroom to clean up because police in the board or born the bono. No, no. Into police, you know, a bo Afenyo Makin bosso, a man in the into Richard Ahiagba, a time they call bathroom, and on side in the by room. This is what we saw. Where did the policeman hit Afenyo Makin? Where did the police officer hit the guy? And when did he take Afenyo Makin to the restroom to go clean him up to bring him back to now come enter? Why are we lowering everything in Ghana, all in the name of politics? And we, the journalists who are supposed to be fair, we have to be solid, resolute, and ask these people, we need to be firm. We are sitting there like foolish idiots. We all watch the same thing. You make this clown. Jimmy Wabajina TV so catcher was say Afenyo was hit on the chest and he took him to the bathroom and Afenyo was collapsing. Afenyo nene into Sabaye. Afenyo Markin has assaulted a police officer. The minority leader who says is a lawyer. The minority leader who says is a Oshemra Oniminyansa, the guy who is leading the 88 people in parliament, the 38.2 people, the guy has assaulted a police officer. A Ghanaian should be able to sue Afenyo Markin. But we sit in Ghana, media houses are playing this thing like a normal thing.